What's up, everybody? It's your girl KB live in the studio today. We got my girl K Brat in the building.
Hey everybody, I'm so excited to be here.
What it do, girl?
I'm excited. This has been a long time coming.
Right, where you been?
So I just had a baby. I just had my son. He is almost about to be 2 years old. And I'm back.
Okay, welcome back, welcome back.
Thank you.
We looking forward to some of that smoke from the freestyle queen. We looking forward to it.
Always, always.
Well, we definitely appreciate you coming through today to kick it with us. Live on Pressure 23 Radio. Also on iHeartRadio and other streaming audio tuning platforms.
Okay.
So you got your family here today with you.
I
We
do.
got the mama in the building. We got the manager in the building. We got your baby in the building.
Yeah, we got my boyfriend and we got my friend Bree and my hairstylist. She got me right.
Shout out, Bree and boyfriend. How about your baby? Your son is so cute.
Say thank you.
Hey, little man, how you doing? You finna turn up with us? I know that's right. He said he want to get on camera. That's what's up. So thank you everybody out there for tuning in to another WSSM Pressure 23 Radio exclusive. Today we got K Brat in the building. She's been ducked out for a little bit being a mother, but she's back to bring us some of that freestyle smoke that she been bringing to the city. So tell everybody a little bit about you. Where you from?
So my name is K Brat, Big Brat, the only Brat. Any other brat that ain't me, we ain't even talking about them. I'm from Central Park, the west side of Birmingham, Alabama. Some people say Ensley. I'm from the park. That's all I know. So yeah.
Yeah, I say that she from the park. So how long you been making music professionally?
I started rapping when I was about 20 years old. I've always knew I could sing. I've been writing and doing music since I was about 5 or 6. So instruments, percussion, all that. But when I turned about 19, 20, I was like, I can sing. Can I rap? And so yeah, I just been rapping ever since.
Wait a minute. So everybody who know me, everybody that tune in and know me, know what I'm finna ask. I don't think you know. Can we get a note or something about you?
No. What you
can
want me to
can we
say?
I don't know. Whatever you got, we want to smoke it here.
Okay, you want me? Okay, I can sing the ending to my song "Pretty Bitch Anthem." I wrote it and I sung it.
Okay, let's get it.
Okay. Don't walk away from me, baby. I don't like the games you be playing. No, no. Okay, that's it. It was all right.
Y'all heard that?
That was all right.
We ain't had no auto tunes on there.
That was all right.
We ain't had none of that. So y'all know y'all need that fire hook on y'all something. Y'all better holler at the manager and get y'all a feature and book y'all a free feature. Cause we ain't doing shit for free around here. We
can't.
Holler at the manager. We gonna give out the manager information at the end. Cause girl,
yeah, I could do something. It was all right.
So how long you been doing that?
My uncle taught me how to sing. I remember being a kid. I had a karaoke machine because I always liked music, and he would take me and give me a mic. And any song, especially at the time, I used to love K Michelle. He would put me in my room, my karaoke machine, and I just sing. And he'll stop me, kind of like Joe Jackson. He'll stop me like, "No, that ain't it. That ain't the right note." So when I got in school and I got an extracurricular, I was able to like express myself when it came to like my artistry. So like I can play so many different percussion instruments. It's crazy. But it's because I had good teachers that knew my love for music. So yeah.
Okay, yes, you have an amazing voice, I must say.
Thank you.
So with that being said, how do you articulate your singing into your rap music?
My first album, Spoiled Brat, I definitely saw myself incorporating K Brat, and when I was singing at the time, I went by my first and last name, which was Michaela Adina. And my best friend was like, "Nah, sis, that ain't it. I don't like that." So she helped me change my name to K Brat. But I always tell people when it comes to my singing side and my rapping side, we're one and the same. And I'm a lover of beats and like instrumentals. So I can hear something. I tell people I feel like I'm like Rodney Jerkins. No, that's why I always tell people I have an ear for music. So I can hear if this a hook needs to go there, if you need to sing, if you need to rap, if we need to stack it, just different stuff like that.
Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. I definitely love it. Okay. So I guess they're trying to create a new genre, this rap R&B.
Yeah, I like it.
I know. So how do you see, you know, how do you see that in your future? How do you include that rap R&B?
I got a song from the drop soon. It remind you of that, like that rap R&B. And I tell people with music, especially when it comes to black music, and I say hip hop, um, you have to be exclusive in what you're putting out because you never want to sound like the next person. But if we're being honest, when it comes to rap R&B, I feel like Melly started that. Even though he's in prison right now, he's the one who, you'll cut on your radio, white boy put a pecan. Like who listening to that? Would nobody playing it in a song before Millie, went to prison. So I like it. And I feel like if it worked for people, don't stop doing what worked for you.
Right. I think I can really see that with you being having the voice that you have.
Yeah.
I think that's something that would be very, 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 very profitable for you.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you know auto tunes.
Yeah.
That's serious. And you an artist. You've been in the studio.
Yeah.
You know how much people use auto tunes.
They do. They even do it on like rapping. You just like, for what?
Right. So how do you feel about the altering of the voices? Like things like auto tune. How people alter their sound. How do you feel about that?
I don't really feel no type of way about it because, like, when I was growing up, I looked up to people like T-Pain, and I used to tell people, like, just me loving music, I'm like, nah, that man got a voice. And it's like now you think of years later, he don't really use auto-tune as much, and you hear the soul in his voice. Right. So I tell people, if you like auto-tune, it works for you, that's fine. For me, I'm a voice box type of girl. I don't know if people know what a voice box is, if they ever heard of, what's that called? Roger and y'all know who I'm trying to say. They make Computer Love.
Right.
Roger's app. The voice box for me is my auto tune because I'm gonna buy me one. I love voice box. I love hearing it at the beginning of music, at the end of music. Auto tune, I'm not really a favorite, but I tell people, like I said, if it work for you, do it. I'm not an auto tune girl.
I know you ain't with a voice like that. I would be the
Thank you.
Either. Okay. Your most recent single,
The Snapback.
So tell us a little bit about Snapback.
I dropped a Snapback last year around May. I feel like a lot of people in the city, when I was rapping, I got to a certain point, had my son, and I think people forgot who really be running shit in Birmingham. So that's why I dropped the Snapback. Because I do this for real. So yeah.
So you touched on the inspiration behind the song. I'm assuming is to let everybody know, like, hey, I'm still here, I'm still relevant. But what was that creative process like for creating that song after you had taken that break? So run us through that creative process.
So I'm not scared to say I suffer from postpartum depression, like really bad. And so it would get to be times where I would be in my room and I just could look at my baby and cry and be like, I want to make a song. I'm trying, God. Like, what's wrong with me, And then one day I just prayed. I asked him, I said, God, give it to me. I know you gave me this voice for a reason. Help me write this. Heard the beat. Man, I went crazy. I'm like, this it. I remember I told my boyfriend, I said, this the one. Because one thing about I tell you about my boyfriend and my mama are my main supporters. My siblings too. When I go in the studio, I'm shooting my friends and my boyfriend and my mama the song, like, hey, this trash. Like, don't tell me before I put this out. Don't let me embarrass myself. And when they heard it, my mama was just like, this it right here. So I knew I had me one right there.
Okay. That's what's up. So your son. So now you have another person that loves you so much, your little baby. So when you played the song for him, how did he react to it?
Oh, he danced. My baby he do his little dance like his mama. I'd be like, yeah, you like that, don't you? Your mama hard. I tell people I love being a mama. And if having a child don't grow you up and make you want more out of life, nothing will. He's my motivation of why I'm trying so hard to make something out of myself when it comes to music, because I was in school for nursing and criminal justice, doing wonderful, about to graduate. But God put it on my heart to do music because you never know who you're going to touch and who can say, oh, I like music. You have little kids who, I don't think artists look at it like that, but you have children who see us, even local artists, they be like, I want to be like her when I grow up. And I want young boys and young girls to know there's no, anything in life worth having is not easy. And I always go by the saying of faith without work is dead. And so this is me right here putting the work in because I already got my faith with God.
So, being an artist, you said that being an artist was a something that younger kids look up to as far as being like a role model and things of that nature. Um, now we're kind of like in the era of Sexy Red. I mean, she do her thing. Yeah. So I don't even know really what type rap what would you call it?
Let me say this because I'm very opinionated and everybody gonna be like, ooh, can't believe she said that. I love Sexy Red. You know why I love Sexy Red? Because before Sexy Red, you had Trina, you had Kaya, you had Foxy Brown, you had Lil' Kim. Those are all women I looked up to. So before you can bash Sexy Red and say, oh, that's hoe music, there was hoes before her. So you gotta understand, like, she's only doing what she knows, if that makes sense. That's the music that's selling. She know her audience. We didn't have a problem back then. People love to say, well, yeah, look, Kim, she had raunchy lyrics, but no, we got to put it into perspective. Like I told you before we started the interview, Lil Kim was just like Sexy Red. Might have been a little bit modest, but if you listen to those lyrics, like, you can't sit up here and say Sexy Red is not doing what others before her did not lay in front of her. Is it my kind of music? Yeah, I'm a dance to it, but yeah, I say I dance to it. I like Sexy Red. She cool. Kind of like your average girl, if that makes sense. Like the girl that next door. That's all she remind me of. I like her.
Her music, she has like nice beats, and after she does a lot of sampling of
Yeah.
like older songs and stuff like that. Um, to me, I don't really even know which category you would put it in. To me, she's more like a club, I guess, like a club
Yeah.
type vibe, a party vibe. I mean, so my question to you is, do you see any longevity in that particular female style of, because you would never see a dude doing it. So do you see any longevity in that particular style of rap?
I do. If she know her lane, and let me say this, I'm not saying to stay in a box because I can tell people I'm not in a box at all. But I do feel like that type of music would stay around for some time because once again, like I said, her predecessors, you had Trina. Trina ran Miami for a long time. You get what I'm saying? Slip and Slide Records, Trick Daddy, all that type of stuff. They still Uncle Luke, ratchet, nasty music, but people still went to Freaknik. People still dance. People to this day, if you cut that on, they finna go dance. They finna twerk. Don't matter how old they are. So I just feel like as long as she know what she likes to do, her type of music, and she learns her fan base, I feel like we all have to do that with our artistry. She gonna be fine. I love Sexy Red. Maybe because I'm a little ratchet too on the inside, but I like her.
You said little ratchet.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, okay. So Sexy Red Glorilla.
That's my girl. That's my girl right there. I love Glorilla. That's my baby. That's my baby girlfriend in his mind.
Glorilla.
Yes, he love
I
her.
like Glorilla too. I think from my perspective, and this is me, I see the longevity in Glorilla's career versus the longevity in Sexy Red's.
If we're being honest, and I see why you say that. I think Sexy Red know that too because I see she got a song with Bruno Mars and I love it. She's going into a lane where okay, people probably tired of me saying talk about my coochie all the time. So let me get on a song with Bruno Mars, some pop music, and make these white folks love me. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Get your bag everywhere you can. I'm not mad at it.
Exactly. And I'm happy about that for her. When
Yeah.
she got on the country song, I was happy about that for her because I don't think that she was really aware that there are a lot of young girls that are looking up
I agree.
to
I
her.
don't think she know how big she is.
And I was so tired of seeing the daycare video with the little girl with that song. Let that. I said, boy, and the little girl and she was doing it. I was saying to myself, like, oh,
Yeah.
but I was dancing too. I'm guilty.
That's what I'm saying. That's my song.
So yeah, so I like that, and I want to applaud you for being very much aware that in your position as an artist, the influence that you have on the next generation.
Yeah. Now I always put a disclaimer out too. because I think I used to be so wrapped up when I first started rapping. Like, I can't talk about this. We as artists are not raising your children. So if you feel like the music that we're putting out is not censored enough for your children, I shouldn't be on your child radio. Even with my 2-year-old son, he does listen to my clean music. But the most I might let my son listen to, like he knows some of the music I listen to, you get what I'm saying? But it's clean because everything that he listens to, he absorbs it. So you can't be mad when your daughter saying bitch because she heard me say bitch and now you say, oh, she's a bad influence. No, you're the problem. You supposed to watch and censor what your children listen to.
Right. But I heard your music, so you ain't near compared to what's
Yeah,
going on.
I think I'm decent.
Yeah, you aware. You are very conscious of
Yeah, I try.
the position that you are in as an artist, and you know that when your son grows up and he listens to your music, regardless of if he may think in his mind that my mama did that or not,
Yeah,
he's gonna be well aware that my mom said this in a song, but this is how my mom lives.
or my mama dressing like this.
Right. Or my mama carry herself like this.
Right.
It's a difference. The difference was shown,
Right.
and you being aware of your position when you took the break when you had it.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So a lot of people may say, "Oh, she took a break," but taking the break was being the responsible adult.
Yeah.
And, giving your child time to be aware that you are his mom.
Yeah, because I was about to say when I was pregnant, I think I got on my mama's nerves. I used to ask her like, "Do you think he gonna know I'm his mama?" And when I had an emergency C-section. My son came with a month early. I just remember looking at him and I kept saying, "Do you know I'm your mama?" Even when he got to the point he was talking, I'm like, he don't know I'm his mama. He just know I take care of him. And it's like now for him to be able to say mama, I be like, damn, you love me. You love me unconditionally. Whether I'm mad at you or whatever, you love your mama. And that's a love I could never find nowhere else. Like ever.
Oh, look at that.
So yeah.
Mama, you did a great job. You did a great job, Mama. You did a great job. I gotta give Mama her props for that, because if she hadn't been the person that she is to you, you wouldn't have never been concerned about if my son know who I am.
My mama, when my mama knew I was pregnant before I knew. And she told me the same thing I just told you. A baby gonna do one or two things. It's gonna grow you up or it's gonna break you. Which one is gonna do, Michaela? And it made me. I make sure my son have everything. Even before K Brat step on a stage, go on a tour, do anything. My son gonna be taken care of because that is who I'm doing this for. I'm not doing it for myself no more. At first I was, but everything I do is for him.
So now that you've established your presence in your son's life, and he's well aware of you, his mom, he know that he's loved, and K Brat is back. So let's talk about this project that you have.
Yes, I'm so excited. I have an album dropping, y'all, this year. The Biggest Brat. I'm just tired of everybody calling themselves a brat. I'm the biggest. Like, do y'all see my shirt? It said, bitch, I'm a Sagittarius. I mean that. But yeah, my project dropping, the Snapback, my one of my singles that dropped last year is gonna be on there. I'm working with different producers, some from Atlanta, some from Birmingham, and my cameraman ATM. I gotta shout him out. I love that boy. I have a team behind me who, really cultivate everything when it comes to like my ideas for videos, my clothes, my hair. And I tell people all the time, it's cool to hire people to, oh, I think you should wear this. I love fashion, and I wear what make me comfortable, because at the end of the day, these bars ain't gonna change no matter what I got on. So I make myself comfortable.
Okay. And then it's also great to have a team that actually truly loves you.
Yeah, and care.
It's the difference between having a team that you pay or who's there for being a benefit, or versus having a team that truly loves you, that allows you to do different things like incorporate your son into your traveling, and things of that nature. So the project, Biggest Brat.
The biggest.
Tell us a little bit about that. What can we expect?
So the Biggest Brat, I tell everybody, when I did Spoiled Brat, the album, I was young. I was 20. I did that album in like 5 months. Like, I was going to the studio every day, and I'm a perfectionist, so everything has to be perfect when it comes to my tapes. So with the Biggest Brat, I tell people, shit, when you have a child, you go through so much. Baby mama drama, just drama you don't want to deal with. And so everything, every emotion that I feel in my body, from postpartum to, me getting closer to God and trusting my faith. I put all that on the Biggest Brat. And once again, if we're being honest, I feel like within the city, I wanted to be able to say, I done put 2 tapes out. I got good music on both of them. Some got to shake for me sooner or later. And I feel like the Biggest Brat is going to be that album. It's going to be the talk of Birmingham. Not even the talk of Birmingham, because I'm not thinking local. It's going to be the talk of the world. I just got to put it out there, and I'm trusting the God to, continue to guide my steps, because I'm putting the work in. I know He not going to leave me. He ain't never left me yet. So, yeah.
Y'all heard that. That's the Biggest Brat.
The biggest.
Telling you that she going to be the biggest as soon as this project drop. So can you tell us a little bit about a couple song titles?
Yeah, let me pull out this little handy dandy phone that got all the tea in it.
All right, give us the little tea so we can kind of see where it's going, what a project is going. So those of you who had heard about the Spoiled Brat, they knew about the Spoiled Brat project and listened to the Biggest Brat, the Spoiled Brat project. It tells a story.
It does.
So the Biggest Brat.
So the Biggest Brat, a lot of people love my Brat's interlude. I got another interlude on my album. Everybody know my interlude, I'm gonna go crazy. It's not gonna be no, just off the wall stuff. Like you said, I'm telling the story, because a lot of times I feel like we as female rappers, we like shit. We gotta make music that these people want to hear. Your pain, they want to hear that, because it's somebody that's going through that right now, and they trying to find a way or figure out a way to get out of that. So that's one of my titles. Bitter. That's just, if we being honest, and I can't say that because I tell people I'm not a baby mama, I'm a girlfriend. I'm not mad at you if you are a baby mama, but I just don't embody that, because I feel like it's so many negative derivatives that go with the term baby mama. But the song Bitter is just about me, dealing with being with my boyfriend, him having other children outside of my son. And it can get really difficult sometimes. And you got to trust that even though you want to do some things, you got a child, and God is going to fight for you harder than you can fight for yourself. So that's one song title. And I think my favorite, I'm not going to lie, it's going to be Loser Vandross. Loser Vandross is dropping next month. Y'all, I love that song.
Wait a minute. Okay, it's dropping next month, but Loser Vandross.
Yes.
Can we just give me a little sample of the hook on Loser Vandross?
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so I said, Loser Vandross want me to take my pants off. Nothing like he said is y'all dated, think I plead the fifth. Capping ass niggas, I can't do a thing for him. How you fucking on a nigga that can't do a thing for you? Patty's bitch he never had, I ain't got time for potential. He said he stood on business, but the business left. I need to check his credentials. The fuck is you lying for? Plenty of niggas, I can find more niggas, they go by the dozen. So yeah, that's all I got for y'all, because I got to finish that shit.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay.
That's my favorite. And I tell people I love Loser Vandross because this is not my current relationship, because I love my man. But like in the past, before I did meet him, I was in college. So, you'll be dating a guy and you like, oh, he the bomb. And then you get around him, you like, you lame as hell in real life. I don't like you. So you gotta play your cards right. Cause some of these dudes out here, they'll try to play you like they the prize. Nah. So that's why I came up with Loser Vandross.
I liked it. I like it with no beat.
Yeah, that's my song.
So I'm definitely, you please make sure that you send that in so we can get that in rotation. When you drop the project, we definitely want you to come back and we can, I'm sure when you drop it, you got a team. So there's some visuals and things like that. And then you can come back and then we can play the videos and stuff on live.
Yes, ma'am.
And talk about it. That Loser Vandross. Now I'm intrigued. I want to know a little bit more about Loser Vandross, but you got a project just dropped, and I want it to be a surprise to everybody. But we're definitely gonna touch on this freestyle queen. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I've been freestyling since I got in the game. I mean, that's what I do. I started at Euphoria, shout out to Morris Bradley and Euphoria, even though they're no longer up. I love y'all. Y'all put me on. Y'all the reason why I'm K Brat, DJ Cuzzo, DJ Savage. I love y'all. I used to just go to Euphoria. Like I said, like every Thursday we had karaoke. So at first I was doing it for free because I wanted just to get the crowd participation. Like, oh, I'm good. And then DJs would start coming up to me like, hey, let me play your song. I'm like, okay, I'm getting somewhere. And then eventually Morris Bradley was just like, we finna have some competitions where you're going to be able to get paid. You want to join. So I would join, and I never forget, I beat a nigga down to his socks. I took $400 from him. And he got on the mic and he said, I can't believe I lost to a bitch. And of course, my feelings was hurt because I'm 19. I'm like, what the fuck? But when he said, I'm like, shit, at least you calling me some. Okay, I'll be a bitch. Make sure you put bad in front of it. If you ever listen to Brad's interlude, that's where that came from. Him calling me a bitch. Put bad in front of it. I ain't got no problem because at the end of the day, you still lost. Give me my money. You take your fake Ferragamo belt and go about your way. So, yeah.
I guess he hurt. Hey, but if you listening out here today, boy, I know. Hey, my feelings hurt for you. You ain't have to call her no bitch though.
Drove all the way to Memphis, from Memphis, to get that ass tapped in Birmingham. I hate it for you, bro, but I had to do what I had to do.
At least he had sense enough to get his career become because his career would have been ended in Memphis.
Yeah. If I would have did that in Memphis, yeah, it would have been over with.
So, freestyling. Do you plan? Of course, we have press play here.
Mm-hmm.
So since you're the freestyle queen, when this interview is over, I'm very sure that we should be able to get a press play.
Yes, I'm so excited.
So we go kind of like help bring you back.
I'm
A
excited.
little bit. We want to. I'm excited too. Freestyle queen.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. So how has it been? Has that been hard? Have there been like a weight on your shoulders carrying that title? So young.
I think for me, a lot of people don't understand why I call myself that. When you can rap, I tell people this all the time. When you're a female rapper and you can rap amongst other females, that don't mean you the hardest. When you can rap against some of these niggas like Bucci, I was in a cypher with him. I was the only female. You can ask any of them. I dominated. I don't care how many niggas I'm going against. This about me. When K Brat's here, it's my time. Nobody else matter. So with me having the title of freestyle queen, some people like, nah, I don't think she is. Their opinion don't matter. Yeah, I'm the freestyle queen. You can't prove me. You can't show me nothing different. I went on platforms out in freestyle. I got freestyles all on my page. I got almost 10,000 followers. I love music. Music is who I am. So I mean, if that's the title that I gotta keep on my back, I'm gonna carry it. I'm gonna carry it, baby, till I can't carry it no more.
But we all know that Bucci is most definitely the freestyle king.
You feel me?
In the city.
Yeah, he
so,
is.
So to even be standing there in the box with Bucci, you gotta be like that to even be there. He's one of the most humblest artists that I have ever seen. And we all know dude ain't playing
at all.
So, most definitely, you right. You earn that title to be, because you definitely not gonna be standing there with those caliber artists, right? If you can't be there,
right?
So, girl, all right then. So y'all know that I like a good freestyle. I love a good freestyle. So we definitely gonna be looking forward to dropping this press play with you on there.
I'm so excited.
I'm definitely looking forward to dropping it. So this is something that I always ask the artists that come on the show. Are you interested in being signed to a label or some distribution?
I tell everybody, God don't make no mistakes when it comes to me. If God see fit, I do it. But if I ever have any hesitation in my spirit that it ain't for me, I don't do it. And that goes for whether it be local label, local distribution, I try to shy away from stuff like that because with you being a female, they're prone to think, oh, I can fuck her over. She's not going to read. I'm very intelligent. I'm a double major in nursing and criminal justice. I want to be if my music didn't work out, but we're not even going to speak that into existence. In the past, I wanted to be a nursing attorney. I'm very smart. So nobody can get anything over on me. And my mama definitely, my manager's definitely not going to let you do it. So I tell people all the time, what God got for me, can't nobody in heaven or hell take it. So, yeah, that's how I feel about me signing to anybody.
Exactly, and that's the difference. Shout out to Mama, man, the team again for being there for you, Mama, for making sure nobody fucks over you.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what's up.
For sure.
So, how do you use social media? How do you leverage it to showcase your talents? You just spoke about you have freestyles on your page. How is that working out for you?
If I'm being honest, I had to put the belt the ass on myself because, like I said, when I had my son, I got lazy. And it wasn't just lazy in me not posting, lazy in spirit, lazy in mind, looking at myself like I got a mom body. I don't like this. I ain't posting no pictures. Until, once again, I was like, you either gonna do it or somebody gonna take your spot. Which one is gonna be? And I never let nobody take my spot. So when it comes to social media, I always try to, publicize what I'm doing, like I did with P23, my exclusive interview, putting myself out there. I am gonna be back posting more freestyles, but then instead of being in my car, I miss my car, y'all. I was in the wreck, I miss my car. But instead of being in Big Kia, that's what I used to call her, I'm gonna be actually doing more visuals when it comes to freestyles, because I see that's what's really popular on social media. Even when you freestyle, I see people want to see like some visuals, a video, even if you just at the radio station. So I'm just trying to elevate and, get in tune with what's going on social media right now, especially TikTok. I love me some TikTok.
Okay, I know that's right. I think that you have a very bright future ahead of you. You don't need me to tell you. So I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to getting those service packages from your team.
Yes, ma'am.
So we can definitely keep your music in rotation. I am definitely proud of you as a woman.
Thank you
for being able to recognize postpartum. A lot of people are so naive and think that that's something that you like it's a handicap or it's a crutch or something like that. Something that's not to be talked about, and that's something that's very real. And I definitely salute you for overcoming that and not letting it break you. If that didn't break you, there's nothing gonna be able to break you.
Yeah, because I tell people with postpartum, you have to know God, because if you don't know him, the devil will break you when it comes to postpartum. I had never been suicidal before I had my son. And it would be days I'm just like, how I'm finna take care of him. And mind you, I wasn't struggling with no money, no nothing. I'm overthinking. And they diagnosed me with anxiety. But just looking at him like, you so innocent. You ain't asked to be here. I gotta make something happen. And I finally listened to my mom and my boyfriend and was like, I'm finna go to the doctor. Went, they diagnosed me with postpartum depression and postpartum rage, because I used to be so mad. And eventually they gave me medicine. I'm like, I'm not taking this shit. I'm not the type, I don't want to be addicted to nothing. I'm not taking this. And I got down on my knees and I started praying. And I started asking God, take this from me. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but I know you're a man of all things. Take this from me because I need your help. And one day I woke up, I said, oh, I feel different. And I knew it was none but God. He did it for me. So I tell any woman or young woman out there that's suffering from postpartum, don't think you are too good to get help. Because when you think it can't get worse, it always get worse. I promise it do. So get help if you really feel like you're going through that. And don't think nobody loves you, because even if you ain't got no support system, God is the only support that matter in your child. That's it.
Well, see what I'm saying? That's big of you, and then for you to be able to come here today, and that's a lot of people that those statements that you made today is going to help them. You will be surprised of the impact of social media, what it has, and just strolling, watching various interviews, and to see that you're a young lady, a young mother that went through some mental health things, and you're here today. You back following your dreams, and you dedicated, and you still confident and sincere in what you're doing, and know that you still a fucking freestyle queen of fucking Birmingham.
Always.
So that matters. That's the only thing that matters, that you still like that. And we got this project coming, the biggest brat. Yes. And we definitely we know the team is ready. The team got it. They gonna promote the hell out of it. We definitely gonna promote the hell out of it here.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Any tour dates or any information come through of people looking for female artists, we would definitely reach out to you.
Thank you.
To make sure that you got that. Anybody that's listening to this interview or come across this interview, she has a very beautiful voice. She's definitely open to getting that money if you got it. I mean, if it's for a hook or if it's for a verse, she's very open to doing it. Just remember, contact the team. Because we don't need nobody in this lady inbox being weird.
Please don't.
So she got a man. You heard her. She said, my man.
Yeah, light skin. So handsome. My man.
So definitely reach out to the team. She's open to working with distribution. So she stated that as well. So always remember, reach out to the team. The team is very approachable.
Yeah.
Don't get in this lady inbox.
I mean, because I'm going to send you right to them.
Exactly. Just skip the mid. Don't even try to skip it. She the middleman. Don't even waste your time.
Right.
Go directly to the source. Okay, outside of the biggest brat project you got coming, do you have any shows lined up that you're gonna step back out there and do a little performance?
So I do have a show where DJ Cuzzo invited me actually on the 24th. That's gonna be here in Birmingham. He has to send me the rest of the information. I'm excited. You know, he hit me up like, hey, I think this would be a big deal for you to get yourself back out there. You know, you've been known. It ain't like people don't know you. But I always tell myself too, never get too cocky because it's always gonna be somebody who don't know you. And you might have to tell them who you are. Being humble is something that I'm very big on because you could be up today and down tomorrow if you don't know who you are and stay true to yourself. So that's kind of my biggest focus right now, staying humble.
All right. Shout out to Cuzzo for definitely being there. He, you know, we fuck with Cuzzo. He bring artists and stuff to him. He's one of the artists that actually, you know, have ties to major label.
Right.
He make sure he do include the artists from the city. So we definitely love him for that. Shout out for Cuzzo. Shout out to the team again for getting you here.
Yes.
You know, y'all was here. I like a lot of artists. You was here on time. It was up today. She was here on time. And I definitely appreciate that. She's very professional, guys. I just want to let anybody who know that said, "Oh, they didn't start on time." You know, that was 100% us. She's a very intelligent young lady. She's focused. She's goal orientated, and she's definitely talented. So I definitely appreciate you coming in today.
Thank you. Thank y'all so much. I had so much fun. I'm not gonna lie. This was fun.
I definitely appreciate you finna get in this booth and do this freestyle. So you the freestyle queen. So we definitely, you know, gonna make sure we welcome you back with open arms for this viral
belt the ass. Yeah.
Right, let's go.
I'm ready.
Okay, so before you leave, we want to ask you this one question. We ask everybody this question. If you had one piece of advice as far as a music perspective for any young lady out there wanting to be an artist, what would that be?
Know yourself. If you everybody may not believe in God, but I believe in him. If when you get on your knees at night and you pray and it still don't sit right in your spirit, whether it's your outfit, it's what you're talking about, it's who you signed to. If it's not sitting right in your spirit, that means you need to consult with the man upstairs. I tell anybody when it comes to my music, I pray over every single thing. Before I go in the booth, I'm gonna pray. Before I go to an interview, before I go out of town and do a show, I'm gonna pray. Because one thing about my God, he ain't never left me. He never he won't forsake me. So if you don't have a relationship with God, I suggest before getting into the music business, you have you some type of savior. Because if you're easily influenced, these men will eat you up like fresh prey. I've never experienced it because I don't play. And one thing about me, I have a shield of protection around me. So stay humble, know yourself, and trust that God gonna bring you through anything that you think he can't. Whether it's music, relationship. If you love music like I love music, I dream about it, and it's for you, God gonna deliver he gonna guide your steps or order your steps. So yeah.
That's what's up again. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure to sit down and talk.
Thank you. You too.
Shout out to the little baby. Yeah, he is adorable. He is adorable. So thank you for tuning in, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in live on Pressure 23 Radio. We were a bit, you know, behind. We definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in from overseas. We had quite a few questions to come through. I mean, we before she get out of here, we definitely gonna make sure that she gives you all of the music platforms that she's streaming on, because it was one of the questions that we were asked via message from the app. What are all the platforms? So before we get out of here, let everybody know where your music streaming.
So you can follow me on Instagram at official K Brat, TikTok official K Brat. I'm on iTunes. I'm on Spotify. I'm on your screen on YouTube. I might even be on your mind when you wake up in the morning. Make sure y'all follow me, add me, subscribe, and tune in because the biggest Brat is dropping 2025.
Y'all heard that she may be on your mind in the morning.
I might be.
Shout out to the biggest Brat, K Brat.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming and kicking with us.
Thank
you. We definitely appreciate you. We out. That girl said I may be on your mind in the morning.
I might.
Yes.
You ain't no bully me. You get on my nerves.
Oh, you did that. I like that. She said, I may be on your mind in the morning.
You get on my nerves. Why would you look at me? As soon as I see that brief come up.